Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're diving deep into AI image generators.
Specifically for scientific illustrations.
That's right. Our source material is this super interesting article.
10 best AI image generator for scientific illustrations accurate in 2025.
Yeah.
Catchy title.
I know. All About AI published it pretty recently.
February 6, 2025.
To be exact.
So pretty up to date.
AI is these days, right? It feels
Yeah.
like you can't escape it. But how is it impacting scientific visuals?
Well, that's what's so cool about this article.
Yeah.
It breaks down the top 10 tools that are just revolutionizing the field.
Okay.
Think about everything
Mm-hmm.
from super detailed anatomical illustrations to like
Yeah.
complex data visualizations.
I mean, that's amazing, but honestly, I can barely draw a stick figure.
Uh-huh.
So this whole idea of AI generating these complex scientific images,
Right.
it's mind-blowing to me.
It's pretty wild.
Can you give us a quick overview of how it even works?
Okay, so imagine you have this scientific concept.
And you want to explain it to an artist.
Right.
You'd use words to paint a picture in their mind.
Yeah.
AI image generators are kind of similar.
Oh.
You feed them a detailed description or like a prompt,
Right.
and they use these super complex algorithms
Uh-huh.
to translate those words into actual pixels.
So they create the image you described.
Exactly. And these algorithms are trained on these massive
Wow.
data sets of images and text.
Okay.
So they're constantly learning.
Learning to associate words with visual features.
You got it.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
It's like having this superpower artist
Right.
that can instantly turn your words into visuals.
It's pretty powerful stuff.
The article mentions one of the biggest advantages is speed.
Yeah, speed is a huge factor.
Can you expand on that?
Traditional scientific illustration can take forever.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Think of a climate change researcher who needs to visualize how global temperatures have shifted.
Over decades, right?
Exactly. Traditionally, that could take weeks or even months of painstaking work.
Yeah. Tons of drawing and design work.
But with AI,
Those visualizations could be generated so much faster,
like in minutes.
potentially.
Mm,
It really frees up time for researchers to actually analyze data and draw conclusions.
that makes a lot of sense. Time is,
Precious.
especially in fast-paced fields like science.
Totally.
So AI is like streamlining that whole process of creating visuals, giving scientists more time to focus on
The science.
science itself. Exactly.
Working smarter, not harder.
I like that.
Right. And it's not just about saving time.
Oh.
AI also offers this level of consistency and accuracy
Oh, wow.
that could be hard to achieve with traditional methods.
Now that's intriguing. How does AI improve accuracy?
Let's say you're creating a diagram of a chemical reaction.
Okay.
An AI image generator can ensure that every molecule is represented perfectly.
Oh.
All the atoms, the bonds, everything. It's like having a built-in fact checker
Right.
to minimize those human errors.
A safety net for visuals.
You could say that.
That's reassuring,
Right.
especially for someone who isn't a visual expert.
I hear you.
So the article highlights 10 top AI image generators.
Yeah. 10.
I'm ready to dive in.
Me too.
Where do we start?
Let's kick things off with Getimg.ai.
Getimg.ai.
It's known for producing photorealistic images.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Photorealistic.
I mean,
So detailed.
they could be mistaken for real photos.
Exactly.
That's impressive. What kind of scientists would use something like that?
Think of a botanist who needs super realistic illustrations for a field guide,
Okay, yeah.
or a medical researcher who wants to visualize like
Mhm.
the structure of a new virus.
Wow.
Getimg.ai could be huge for them.
So it's all about detail and realism.
Yeah.
What about Jasper Art?
Oh, Jasper Art is interesting.
What's it good for?
It's known for its versatility.
Okay.
It can create everything from simple diagrams
Mhm.
to really complex illustrations.
So it's a good all-around tool?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Now, Night Cafe,
That's a fun one.
the name makes me think of.
I know, right? Like a coffee shop,
Exactly.
but it's named after
Exactly.
Van Gogh's famous painting.
That makes sense. So what makes it unique?
It has this really strong community aspect.
Okay.
Users can share their work,
Cool.
get feedback, and even participate in these challenges.
It's like a social network for scientists
Yes.
who love AI visualization.
Exactly.
I love that. Okay, what about Midjourney?
Mid-journey.
What makes it special?
Control. Control.
Yeah. It gives users a lot of control over the creative process.
Okay, how so?
You can tweak pretty much everything.
Like what?
The color palettes,
The composition.
even the overall style of the image.
You can make sure it really matches your vision.
Exactly.
Cool. It also integrates with Discord.
Oh, yeah, seamlessly.
Now, I know Discord is
Popular for online communities and stuff.
But how does that fit in with scientific illustration?
Imagine you're working with colleagues, okay?
On a research project,
Yeah.
you're all in different locations.
Right.
With Midjourney's Discord integration,
Yeah.
you can create and refine illustrations together.
Like in real time.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
All within Discord.
Wow, that's game-changing for collaboration.
Right.
Definitely. Okay, next up we have
Crayon.
Crayon.
This one's a bit of a rebel.
How so?
It's known for generating really unique artwork.
But how does that translate to scientific illustration?
It lets scientists think outside the box visually.
Okay,
And it's a big one for publications and presentations.
tell me more.
Crayon doesn't put watermarks on his images.
No watermarks.
That's awesome. Wow.
You can use the images freely.
Without any distractions.
Exactly.
Wow. So if you need a visual that's accurate and striking,
Crayon's a good option.
got it. Now, what about Adobe Firefly?
Adobe, the familiar friend.
Everyone knows Adobe.
Right.
So what do they bring to the table?
Well, Firefly is actually a whole suite of generative AI tools.
It's really designed for creative professionals. But the applications for scientific illustration are obvious.
Like what?
It has a really user-friendly interface.
Always good.
It supports tons of languages
Wow.
and has really strong data security.
All important things.
Yeah. And of course,
yeah.
it integrates seamlessly with other Adobe products.
That makes sense.
Yeah, which is huge if you're already using Adobe stuff.
So it sounds like Firefly is pretty comprehensive.
Yeah, it's a powerhouse.
But is it expensive? Adobe products usually are.
Well,
What's the deal?
It actually has free and premium plans.
So it's accessible to a wider range of users.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, cool. Speaking of accessibility, let's talk about DALL-E 2.
DALL-E 2, the celebrity.
Created by OpenAI, right?
Yeah.
I feel like everyone's talking about it.
For a good reason.
What makes it so special?
It's known for exceptional image quality.
Okay.
Plus, it can generate images in all sorts of styles.
Yeah.
Super user-friendly interface.
So it's living up to the hype.
I think so.
Okay, what's next?
Next up is Stable Diffusion.
Stable diffusion.
This one's all about realistic images.
Really?
Yeah, it's great for visualizing complex concepts and data,
In a way that's...
both accurate and engaging.
So if I need a realistic image of a black hole for my astrophysics presentation...
Stable Diffusion is your go-to.
Perfect. Now, Wumbo Dream.
Wumbo Dream.
The name doesn't exactly scream scientific rigor.
All right.
But what's the deal with it?
It's surprisingly versatile.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
It's great for scientists who want to add some creativity to their visuals. You can turn text into images using all kinds of artistic styles.
So you can make complex concepts more engaging.
Exactly.
That's really cool. All right, last but not least,
We have Starry AI.
Starry AI. Tell me more.
It's all about simplifying the AI image creation process.
Okay.
It's super user-friendly.
Good.
You can turn text into visuals with just a few clicks.
That sounds...
Easy.
Yeah.
It's perfect for scientists who are new to AI image generation.
Awesome. So we've covered a lot
A lot of tools.
with some amazing capabilities.
Yeah. It's really remarkable how diverse they are.
It's exciting to see how this tech is evolving.
I know, right?
But before we get too carried away,
Yeah.
let's talk about how to actually use these tools effectively.
Right, the practical stuff.
It can't be as simple as typing in a few words and hoping for the best.
You'd think so,
Right.
but it's definitely more than that.
I had a feeling.
The article really emphasizes
Yeah.
being specific
Okay.
and descriptive with your prompts.
So it's like giving instructions
Yeah.
to a very skilled artist.
But a literal-minded one.
Right. So the clearer the instructions.
The better the results.
Got it.
Instead of just saying molecule,
Yeah.
you could say something like, show me a 3D model of a caffeine molecule with atoms represented as spheres, colored according to their element, and bonds represented as cylinders.
Whoa. Okay. That's super specific.
Right. But it gives the AI a much clearer roadmap.
That makes sense. So we're speaking the AI's language.
Exactly.
But what if the first result isn't quite what you want?
That happens.
What can you do?
Most of these tools have customization options.
Oh, that's good.
Think of it like working with a human artist.
Oh, okay.
You give feedback.
Like what?
Can you make the background darker?
Can you adjust the lighting to highlight this feature? So it's a back and forth process.
You got it.
I like that.
Yeah.
It feels more collaborative than just like
giving orders.
Yeah, exactly.
The article also suggests playing around with
Color
palette, the overall style of the image.
should get that perfect look and feel.
Exactly. Like if you're creating an illustration for a kid's science book,
Oh, yeah.
you'd want a different style than a technical diagram for a research paper.
Right. So it's about tailoring it to the purpose and audience.
I see.
It's amazing how flexible these tools are.
It really is.
The article also talks about
Integrating AI-generated images into research.
Can you give some examples?
Sure. Imagine you're writing a paper
Okay.
on the structure of a new protein. Instead of drawing a diagram by hand.
You could use an AI image generator.
Exactly.
Yep.
To create a 3D model.
That's both accurate and visually appealing.
And that same image can go right into your paper.
Oh, wow.
Your presentation slides.
Even a poster.
Yeah.
That would streamline things so much.
It would.
It's like having your own personal design team.
Always there to help.
This all sounds fantastic.
It is pretty amazing.
But is there a danger of becoming too reliant on these tools?
That's a good question.
Something I've been wondering about.
These tools are powerful.
Yeah.
But we have to remember, they're just tools.
Okay.
They should enhance our skills.
Not replace them.
Exactly.
The article mentions reviewing and editing the output.
Yes, it's crucial.
Why?
Even the best algorithms.
Yeah, I may make mistakes.
They can. Or generate images that aren't totally accurate.
Right. So it's about using our own judgment
And knowledge.
to make sure the final product is good.
Both visually and scientifically.
It's a collaboration
Yeah.
between human and artificial intelligence.
I like
We
it.
bring the expertise.
And AI brings the power tools.
Okay, with all this talk about the present,
Yeah.
I can't help but wonder about the future.
The future of AI in scientific illustration.
Where's all this headed? It feels like we're just at the beginning.
Yeah, the article talks about some exciting possibilities.
For the future.
Like algorithms
Okay.
that can generate images from even more abstract concepts.
Abstract concepts, like what?
Imagine visualizing a complex mathematical theorem
Whoa.
or a philosophical idea.
As an image.
Yeah. Concepts that have always been.
Abstract thought
Exactly.
could suddenly become visual.
It could totally change how we understand and communicate complex ideas.
Not just in science.
In any field.
That's mind-blowing. What other advancements does the article mention?
Oh, it talks about customization. Becoming even more powerful.
Way more powerful.
How so?
Scientists could tailor images to very specific audiences
So you could generate visuals.
that are perfect for different age groups,
Different learning styles.
even different cultural contexts.
So a visual that's great for explaining something to kids
Right.
might not work for a scientific conference
Exactly. Being able to adjust the complexity and style
based on the audience.
would be amazing for science communication.
It would make science more accessible to everyone.
Exactly. And the article also predicts
Yeah.
faster processing times.
So we could generate images almost instantly.
Almost. Imagine brainstorming with colleagues.
And seeing the ideas come to life,
Visually. In real time.
it'd be like a shared visual language.
Yeah.
We can't forget about AR and VR either.
Well, yeah, the article touches on that.
Stepping inside a 3D model of a cell,
Or even a whole ecosystem.
the possibilities are.
Endless.
This future sounds incredible.
It does.
But are there any downsides we should be cautious about? Well, we should always be cautious with new technology.
Yeah.
It's important to remember that AI algorithms,
They learn from data created by humans.
right, which means
They can inherit our biases.
they can and our limitations,
So we need to be aware of those biases.
and work to mitigate them.
We don't want AI to reinforce inequalities.
Or limit our own creativity.
Exactly. AI should be used
Ethically,
and responsibly,
especially in science.
where accuracy is so important.
Absolutely. Technology is a tool
And we need to guide its development.
to benefit humanity.
I think it's safe to say the future of scientific visualization is exciting.
Incredibly exciting. I
Yeah.
can't wait to see what we create.
Me neither. But for now,
We have to wrap up.
this deep dive,
It's been fascinating.
exploring the world of AI image generators.
They're really changing how we communicate science.
I completely agree. And this feels like just the beginning.
It does, doesn't it?
As AI keeps evolving.
We'll see even more advancements.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive, everyone.
We'll be back soon with another one.
So until then.
Keep those brains buzzing.